The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Going back to the summer in America, what kind of work was that, and how important was that work that you did out there to prepare for this time of season, or this season? You've got game after game, maybe not as much time training. What was that like?
So I don't know. It was quite similar to the previous summer camp. So the intention was the same in the last season. So I think all the intention of the managers in the pre-seasons and something like that is always to be good. I think the difference is because we meet each other better than the previous season, and I think it was the games there against Tottenham, Madrid, when we won 4-0, 3-0, and 4-1, and a really good performance. For example, against Madrid, they play with 8-9 players. They a month ago won the Champions League and be able, so wow, we can compete against them. So the players has to be for themselves on the pitch against the top teams, or we can compete against them. And of course it was a pre-season, nothing count. But I think there we start to see, okay, we can build something and give continuity what we have done our first year here. But the way we training, the ideas we try to put on the pitch and off the pitch, the way we want to live between each other, it was the same from the first day until now, so far until now.
Hi Pep. This time last year, people were saying you can't win playing the way that Pep Guardiola wants to play. This year, attitudes seem to be changing, and everybody's now saying, you can win playing the way that Pep Guardiola wants. Does that give you a lot of satisfaction that you're actually changing attitudes in a country that is quite conservative normally in terms of football?
We are in the world that we buy the winners, so we follow the winners, and when it's simple like that, it's not fair, but we follow the winners. And like I win, the people follow me, and last season didn't win, the people didn't follow me. So it's simple like that. So. And we know that. So the important is, of course, we adjust and we bought new players, and especially with new energy and new faces, new enthusiasms. The players don't play regularly. They are exceptional human beings. We cannot create something when the people don't play regularly. They are always create problems, bad faces, bad behaviors with the guys who didn't play. When this happens, forget about it. You cannot stay there. But the guys who don't play regularly and now is playing more wasn't exceptional. Without that, you cannot do that. But it's not about to say, now I was right, you were wrong, I'm right. No, it's not talk about that, because tomorrow we're going to lose. And it's going to come back again, because we are losers, so the people is going to deny or can't say why you have to do that or why do you have the other thing. But that's normal here in Spain, in Germany, in France, in Italy. So we know that, all the managers, I think we know that. It's not a big surprise.
The reason I asked that is even last year when you spoke to coaches at England, Gareth Southgate for example, and the coaches at younger levels, they always said the way to play is like Pep Guardiola's teams, and they've been trying to change the way that the England national teams are playing right the way down to the junior levels. The FA have also brought in coaches and ex-players to ask their experience and tap into their experience. Would you be willing to help the FA in terms of developing younger players? I know you've got quite a big job here.
No, of course.
But if they asked, would you be willing to help them?
I was a young manager and I travel around the world to be with other managers to try to explain me the secrets of what they think or what they believe, of course. Of course, and I will. So at the end, only I can say, after that, they have to do what they believe. Don't follow me because I have success now. That is a big mistake. So, but of course, and I did it in all because I was a young manager before, and And for me, it was a gift to speak with managers, to open the doors, to explain what they believe about the profession, about the locker rooms, about the tactics, about whatever. So of course, I am able to speak with them because they don't know it, but I am going to learn of them as well. So I'm pretty sure of that. So normally when this happens, I try to be so smart to take something of them, because always we can learn. That's why I'm here in England, and that's why I went to Germany, to learn a different perspectives or ways. I knew almost absolutely in Spain, because I spent all my career like a football player and manager there. So that's why I came here to prove myself. I am able to try it. So that's well, of course, no problem.
Pep, a lot of the best players this season have been players who were already here when you arrived. Sterling, Otamendi, you mentioned, De Bruyne, Silva. A lot of people here thought maybe they would not fit in with your system. When you arrived, your first day or first week here, did you know a lot about those players, that you knew that they could produce this, or were you had to test them?
A little bit I knew them, yeah, because I saw on TV, I spoke with Chiqui, how they are, but you have to know them. So sometimes you have the situations when, for example, now when I speak with my staff and say that at the end we play with 9 players for the last season. So something we did it not good last season, like a staff, something we miss, because we play with 9. We didn't change 7, 8 players. You know, I think the new players give energy, Kyle, but especially in the way they live in the locker room, the faces. Okay, the new faces always help to the teams, but at the end I missed something last season when 9 players normally play the same. The players in the middle, in front are the same. So something happened. So and of course they know me, or they know us better, and we know them better. And sometimes you need more time to adjust, to realize, oh, that player with that player in that position, in the other one, can help us. So last season, for example, I never thought to play Fabian Delph in that position, in fullback. And why in that season? The brilliant Pep, how talented he is. Why I didn't do that last season? Yeah, I asked myself as well. So that is what it is. But sometimes you need more time, you know, to see the things, and maybe you realize, because now we have Mendy. Mendy is not possible. The only left back is there. He's able. He's smart. He's a midfield player. He gives us a character. He's a real leader, Fabian Delph, in the locker room. So, and what it is. So that's why I give credit to the players, what they do.
I just have one more. Your predecessor, Manuel Pellegrini, he had real problems in January because City were in all 4 competitions, and the Carabao Cup is over 2 legs, and he got criticised because he had to pick a weakened team in the FA Cup, but he said he had no choice. He was very upset. I know you're saying you're concentrating on Sunday's game, but is it a concern for you? Are you thinking about January and fitting it all in?
And I'm worried about that, yeah. I'm worried about that, because handle for competition, I don't know we will be able to do that. When I'm talking about the titles, races, this kind of thing in December, being the schedule, you have to be careful. So I am worried, yeah. I'm worried because we cannot play every 3 days after we leave, and the future now FA Cup and after Carabao Cup, because if Bristol take out the 4 Premier League teams, be careful. Something is going on there, out there. But they cannot play Kevin De Bruyne every 3 days, 90 minutes. They need refreshing here to arrive in the last part of the season quite well, and that's why, because I never lived before that situation. 3 competitions I handled many times, but 4 never. And the 4 is not 1 game; it's double games, and extra time, and that's why. So we're going to see how we handle that situation.
Hi, Pep. From the outside looking in, the team spirit is incredibly high. In the dressing room, is this the same kind of level that you had at Barcelona and Bayern? That they are really together.
Yeah, definitely. Not just the team, just the staff, for example. So every day I say thank you for my physios and doctors and kit material. All the people are out there because they are involved. They support, they encourage the players and move forward. I cannot do it alone. So they help me to, when they are most of the time with them, the encourage. So with the team spirit, when the team spirit always speak about how we celebrate the goals, that is simple to see it. That is not the real situation what happened. The real situation, how celebrate the players that don't play when they are warming up, when they are in the bench, on the locker, in after that, in the locker room, but every day, not after the games. To win, you can ask all the managers when they have success, they win titles. Always there are uncommon thing. It's the group is strong. Not 11 players, the group, and everybody desires to win it. Everybody wants to win. Everybody dreams to do that. When that's happened, everything can happen.
Okay, cheers, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Buon anno.
Vayamos.